next, we're going to have one of the iRODS interns, Phillip, come up and talk about what would we like from a Rust iRODS client library.
Testing. Okay. Hi. So as Corey said, I'm an intern with the iRODS Consortium this summer. So if you need to use the bathroom or like take a call or something, now's the time. So I am a master's student at App State, and plan is to graduate next year. On a lark, I decided that a fun project to graduate would be to make an iRODS client in Rust. So partly this talk is just a shameless plug, but iRODS is, as we've talked about over the course of this conference, use case driven. So there are some cool things that I would like to include if I get far enough in this project, but partly I just wanted to start a conversation about, you know, if someone is out there thinking that some feature of Rust could benefit their workflow, or if there's some project that already exists in the Rust ecosystem that they would like, how could that be incorporated into this library? That's a discussion that I would like to have. For one thing, I think that I would definitely like to incorporate this new RC switch user feature that Corey has been working on, especially given the sort of ridiculous speed improvements that he's seen in like desk testing and stuff. So yeah, in terms of housekeeping, right, obviously iRODS is open source. If this became a graded project, it would have to be closed source for the year that I started working on it. But I mean, if someone beats me to it, I'm not going to be mad. Yeah, I guess it's mostly question time for this kind of talk. Yeah, is there something that someone would like to see or questions? Why are you doing this? Who let you talk?
So just a question. So you're trying to implement I commands in Rust or no?
It would be more like PRC, but my I mean, my goal is to not just re-implement PRC in Rust, even though that's sort of the Rust thing, right?
Yeah. But
yeah.
What is the tangible outcome of your master's work? Like, what is the product that you're going to get so that you can graduate? Like what?
So the idea at base is just implement the iRODS protocol so that you could send messages to an iRODS server. But if that gets done and there's time left, you could start doing, you know, implementing higher level routines like puts and gets and all the things that PRC does, or something like Go iRODS client.
Yeah, so I can definitely offer you one thing. If you have reached some level of maturity, there are Rust developers, enthusiasts in our group, and we would be more than happy to take your reference implementation and write the last mile to give you some proof of concept. So shoot me an email.
Okay.
Yes. And internally we use Go a lot, but we have a Go camp and a Rust camp, and then you know.
Amateur Rust person here. Python can wrap Rust really well for high performance, and it could be a way to even implement the Python RODS client. Yeah.
Right, just to make it a little faster. Yeah. Anyone else?
Any other questions? I don't. Probably not me. Probably not me. Oh.
Is it targeting the exit? Is it
Um.
targeting
Base.
So originally I've been focusing on XML because that's what was easily observable. But we just found this document from the 2000s, which has a pretty clear explanation of the native protocol. However, given some of the things that have been discussed at this conference, I think the prudent move would be to create some layer that makes it easy to pop in protocols you know, just to make sure that whatever direction the server winds up moving in, we can still talk to it.
Also, App State, amazing.
Go Nears.
Great, excellent.
One more, sorry. You asked for recommendations. I was gonna say jQuery too, get that in there. That would be if using Cyberse, well, Cyberse hits the data store a lot for using queries. So getting a query interface would be very useful,
Mm.
and especially the new jQuery too.
Yeah, I think since a lot of the standard stuff uses jQuery anyway, why not use the new one? So, cool.
All right. Thanks, Philip.